Welcome to Facts TV News, where everything is true. 5 shot at party in Greenville, Manchester. Police are on the scene in the Greenville, Manchester, where at least 5 people are said to have been shot a short while ago. Unconfirmed reports suggest that the injuries were among patrons at a party in the community. Greenville, an at-risk community, has been on the police radar for months. In April, then head of Manchester Police Superintendent Lloyd Darby had announced a restriction on entertainment events in Greenville and 5 other communities in Manchester. Man suspected of killing police constable charged. Detectives assigned to the Major Investigations Division, who have been probing the murder of one of their colleagues, Constable Jermaine Brown, made a breakthrough on Friday with the preferring of formal charges against one of the suspects. Charged is 19-year-old Giovanni Finley, otherwise called Jojo, of Paul Mountain District, Kitson Town in St. Catherine, and Pelican District, Discovery Bay in St. Anne. In addition to murder, Finley was also to answer to the charge of illegal possession of firearm. According to detectives, Finley surfaced as a suspect in the case during several days of intense investigative work that followed the murder of Constable Brown on July 19. Finley, who was on bail for a previous offense, was apprehended on Friday, July 29 when he appeared before the court. Finley was charged for the murder of the policeman on Thursday, August 4, after he was pointed out on an identification parade. His court date is being finalized. Constable Brown, who was 31 years old, was brutally shot to death in John Spence, Spanish Town in St. Catherine. Brown reportedly went to the community in his private motor car about 4:50 p.m. when gunmen attacked him and shot him several times. Sunshine Girls beat New Zealand to book spot in gold medal match at CWG. Jamaican Sunshine Girls are in the gold medal match at the Commonwealth Games after a 67-51 win over world champions New Zealand in the semi-finals on Saturday. It is the first time ever that Jamaica will play for netball gold at the Commonwealth Games, with the Sunshine Girls set to play the winner of the other semi-final, Australia or England, in Sunday's title decider. The defeat of New Zealand extended Jamaica's perfect run at the Games and follows the Sunshine Girls' victory over Australia to top their group. At halftime, they held a 36-22 lead over the Silver Ferns and never looked back in a dominant win over the world champions. Captain Folder led the way with 54 goals from 54 attempts. Cop kills mentally challenged man in Duane Park. A man believed to be of unsound mind was shot and killed by a policeman at the Duane Park Plaza in St. Andrew on Friday afternoon. Details of the incident are still unclear, but information received is that the man was shot dead during an altercation with the cop. There was a strong detachment of police personnel at the scene. It is not known what triggered the incident, what happened a stone's throw away from the Duane Park police station. Senior Superintendent Stephanie Lindsay, head of the Constable Communications Unit CCU, the information officer of the Jamaica Constabulary Force, confirmed the incident. "I don't have all the details, but I know it involves a police and somebody who is mentally ill, but I don't have all the details just yet," SSP Lindsay revealed. She said she is awaiting more information. Hamish Campbell, Deputy Commissioner of Independent Commission of Investigations Indicom, also confirmed that there was an incident, but said he's also waiting on further details. "At the moment, they were still at the scene. They were done at the scene, so I have not gotten an official report," Campbell stated. "What you got so far isn't different from what we heard. Our investigators are still doing their investigation." 3 men killed in Westmoreland. The bodies of 3 men were found riddled with gunshot wounds in Westmoreland between Thursday night and Friday morning. 2 of the men have been identified as 47-year-old Devon Hendricks and 43-year-old construction worker Mel Carter Ellie Daly, both of a Salt Spring District, Green Island in the parish. A police source told reporters that residents said the men were killed because of female companions. According to the Police Corporate Communications Unit CCU, the 3 men were traveling in a motor vehicle when explosions were heard and the police were summoned. Upon the arrival of the police, Hendricks was seen lying on the ground with gunshot wounds. Meanwhile, on Friday, residents stumbled upon Daly's body and called the police. Daly was later found with facial wounds. He was taken to hospital where he was pronounced dead. The 3rd man was found dead in a cane field in Retreat, Little London. A resident who did not want to be identified by name told reporters that the vehicle they were traveling in was set ablaze. The Westmoreland police are investigating. Portland woman missing, last seen in Kingston. 34-year-old Nicola Lindsay of Rich District, Portland, has been missing since Thursday, August 4. She's of dark complexion, stout build, and about 5 feet tall. Reports from the Constant Spring Police are that about 8:30 a.m., Lindsay was last seen at Park Road, Kingston 8, wearing a dark green blouse with green and yellow Jamaica shorts. She has not been heard from since. Anyone knowing the whereabouts of Nicola Lindsay is being asked to contact the Constant Spring Police at 876-924-1421, 119 Police Emergency, or the nearest police station. Man posing as a car salesman charged with illegal possession of firearm and robbery. A man posing as a car salesman has been charged with illegal possession of firearm and robbery. He has been identified as 28-year-old Donovan Stewart, a taxi operator of St. James in Rosetown, Kingston. Stewart's charge stemmed from an incident that occurred along Spanish Town Road, Kingston 11 on Thursday, July 28. According to reports, a man and his 2 sons met Stewart to purchase a motor car that was advertised for sale on a social media platform. Stewart reportedly led the prospective buyer along a dirt track leading to the Rosetown community, where he showed them a different motor vehicle from the one that was advertised. Stewart tried to convince the man to buy the vehicle. The man refused and proceeded to leave when Stewart and 2 other men pounced on him. The hoodlums robbed the man and his sons at gunpoint of 3 cellular phones and $600,000. Following investigation, Stewart was arrested and subsequently charged. His court date is being finalized. Opposition chastises Transport Authority for not taking on greater role in processing of gas grant for PPV operators. Opposition spokesperson on transport, Michael Phillips, has chastised the Transport Ministry, in particular its agency, the Transport Authority, for not taking on a greater role in the processing of the $25,000 gas grant to public transport sectors. Mr. Phillips says the current system, where the grant is processed by the Finance Minister, is not working and needs to be changed. His comments come in the wake of complaints from some taxi operators who have not been able to access the gas grant, citing difficulties with the application and approval process. Speaking at a virtual forum hosted at the Transport Operators Development Sustainable Services, Mr. Phillips said it is the best interest of the Transport Ministry to begin its oversight of the gas grant initiative.